For to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Let's do some map tactics on Himmelsdorf. Okay, so let's talk about Himmelsdorf here. City map. And you know what? Right away, Klaus have to tell you, King of the Hill wins Himmelsdorf. Okay, if you spawn at green side, if you have a tank that can go faster than 20, then you go to the hill. The only reason you do not go to the hill is if you're in a super heavy that's so slow, or maybe an SPG, or, well, maybe you don't want your whole team to go to the hill, so you need some people to stay below, but most of your team should go up to this hill. Okay, you can go this way, this way, or you can come around this way. Once you get up on the hill, if you have good gun depression, from this position here, you can shoot and stay hull down, or you can rush up behind this church here, and you can fight, have a big fight on the hill. You can also shoot down from the hill. And most people don't know this, but you can shoot down from the hill. Okay, same on the red side. You want to rush up the hill here. You can stay hull down here. Now the hill is not symmetrical, okay? So from this side, it's a gentle slope. You can stay hull down and shoot. From this side, it's more abrupt slope, so you need more gun depression to stop here. So if you spawn on the red side, you want to rush and get right up on the hill here. You can shoot down at the stupids below from the hill. So there's a big fight on the hill. This is where the big boys fight. And Klaus will get back to why this is important to win games. So where else can you go? Well, there's the 1-2 line. This line right here, the railroad tracks, which is a pretty linear fight. Now, what happens is some people just go here and they hide there and there and there, and they just wait. Maybe they get into here if they're brave. And some of the red side goes and they hide in this building or back here or right here. And they just eye each other up all game and wait for one side to win the hill. And if their side wins the hill, they win. If their side loses the hill, they lose. So if you go to 1-2 line and you notice that your team is outnumbered on the hill, so you have the advantage below, then you go to the 1-2 line, then push the 1-2 line and win the freaking 1-2 line. Don't just sit there. Go, you know you have them outnumbered because you're outnumbered on the hill, so you might as well push the 1-2 line and do something. Same with green side. If you notice there's more enemies than your team on hill, you go to 1-2 line, then push the 1-2 line. If you notice most of your team went to the hill and you have them outnumbered on hill, so there's lots of people below, and you go to the 1-2 line, then maybe defend. Don't push because you're going to be outnumbered. So look at the hill. Look what's going on. You count the dots. If you're outnumbered on hill, it means most of the enemy is on the hill, so you can push the 1-2 line or anywhere on the base. Now, the other important part is the 8 line right here. Okay, so what have we done so far? The hill, the 1-2 line. Okay, the next one is the 8 line, heavy tank alley right here. And this is very important if you're slow heavy tank. You can spawn from the green side and get to this corner and side scrape and eventually work your way down the 8 line. Now the 8 line is important because you cannot get shot from the hill from the 8 line. Same from the red side. You come around here and there's places you can side scrape and there's rubble and places you can move along the 8 line. You cannot get shot from the hill. And if you win this line, you can flank and surround them on the hill. Or you can go to the caps. But if you win the 8 line, you can flank and surround them on the hill, and you're safe from the hill. If no one goes to the 8 line, the enemy can easily just rush down here, and they flanked you. You probably lose. So you need some heavies to defend the 8 line. Most your team on the hill. If you're shy, go to the 1-2 line. Now, the other reason the hill is super important is because in low tiers, remember you just drive up here and you just sit in the middle and you shoot across at each other and you have a little plink, plink, tier 2 guns shooting at each other. Well, if you do that in high tiers, if you go anywhere here in the middle, they can shoot you from the hill. If you go anywhere here, this whole alley here, this whole alley, even the 1-2 line and the 3 line, if you work your way down here, these gaps in these buildings here, If you drive and stop here, you will get shot from the hill. If you drive down the 1-2 line and you stop in this gap, you will get shot from the hill. If you come up here and you stop in this gap, you will get shot from the hill. So the hill controls everything. You can shoot down at anyone in this alley, anyone who stops in the gaps here. You can shoot down people in this alley from here. You can shoot at people in these spots right here. The hill has multiple shots, okay? So win the hill, and then see what's happening below, and either go back to your cap to defend, or go down and flank enemy and help out your teammates. Remember, count how many people are on the hill, okay? If your team has way more players than them on the hill, then be defensive below. If they have way more players than you on the hill, then be aggressive below.
All right, so that's pretty much Himmelsdorf. Let's watch some gameplay. Okay, so the game has started here. Claus is in a TD, spawning in the north. Now that was a pretty relaxed explanation by Klaus's standards. And some of you are probably saying, oh, but Klaus, I'm in a TD. I don't want to go on the hill. A TD is a sniper. I should go on the 1-2 line. Well, let me repeat things a little slower so that you can understand. If you're on this map and you can go faster than 20 kilometers an hour, take the freaking hill. Okay, so Klaus is in a TD and has typed in chat. Look at that. Hill, please. And you see the distribution of our team here. It's not so bad, but we could use more people on the hill. Anyway, let's just ramble on here while I go up the hill. Look, there's a Panther, Klaus's platoon with the Panther, a sniper. There's no point him sitting on the 1-2 line. Look at our team distribution. It's pretty good. We've got a KV-1 and OI on the 1-2-3 line. The artillery's at the back. There's one tank holding a heavy tank corner, the OI. Klaus just going to hesitate here so he do not get shot by this guy. Okay, he fired, and now Klaus will go help take the hill. So let's see how many enemies are on the hill. Count 3 dots so far, 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 enemies on the hill. Klaus is spotted. How is Klaus spotted? By the other guy on the hill. Now look, when you're on the hill, let's take this guy out. Okay, he's out. So no immediate threat. Look, when you're on the... Oh, wait, there's another guy. There's another... Klaus will shoot him. Yeah. Sucks to be you. TD on the hill, baby. Now look, when you're on the hill, if you see people just sitting down there in these open areas, Pramitia, you can shoot them from the hill. That guy's wondering, who the hell shot me? You can shoot idiots that sit in the open that think they're playing tier 1, 2 games when you're on the hill. And you can shoot tanks like this, German tanks on the hill, and with your TD do 440 damage and reload faster and kill them. Okay, got off. Alright, so how's things going here? We're just mowing through the team. Now our team is, you see they have moved up Heavy Tank Alley. So just a minute, just have to kill this guy. Up Heavy Tank Alley, the 8 line, they've got a KV-2 and a Jagdpanzer, but our OI can hold them. You only need 1 or 2 guys to hold Heavy Tank Alley. And now we've cleared the hill. So we've cleared the hill, and we will win this game easily because you notice the 1, 2, 3 line? Well, they're still just eyeing each other up, right? Our Lux has moved down to spot. Our KV-1 has moved down that 1, 2, 3 line. But their team is still, they've got lots of tanks just sitting on that 1, 2, 3 line, just waiting for their team to lose the hill. And their tanks that have tried to push down Heavy Tank Alley are bogged down trying to fight our guys on Heavy Tank Alley. So it's pretty much a stalemate below. Now look, we have won the hill, so our light tanks can run around the middle anywhere they want now because they're safe, right? Haha, Pramitia. And in a TD, rather than just sitting around and waiting for one team or other to lose the hill, can move up like this. And come on, KV2, stand still. There you go. Gatov. You can move down off the hill and now mop up. Now look at the 1, 2, 3 line. Let's get rid of this guy. Sucks to be you. Look at the 1, 2, 3 line. Now they had 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 tanks camping in the southwest corner of the map, right? And on that 1, 2, 3 line. And what they accomplished was to wait for the whole game. They're waiting for a shot. Oh, the enemy will be here. Don't want to move up too far. They'll be here soon. I remember once in Tier 2, I was here and I got 3 kills. So I've done the same thing now for 7,853 games up to Tier 8. You know, so they're waiting. Hey, 25, he's waiting. And oh, you're lucky. You're lucky, little fella. He's waited down here for the whole game, and he got a shot, and now he's dead. Okay? And one of their other tanks now is finally pushed down the 1 line. More to run away. Now this guy's had a good spot all game, right? He's waited all game, and now his time has come up. Yeah. Sucks to be you. Maybe you should have went up the hill. You've got some gun depression. You have a gun. You have an engine. Why the fuck didn't you go up the hill? All right, so let's just wrap this up. There's one more here. The last enemy who's making a push. Let's aim this so we don't miss. There we go. Oh, low roll. Well, you know what? This tank reloads faster than all tanks because it's premium pay-to-win tank, so we'll just finish it off. All right, so Radley Walters, high caliber and Top Gun in a TD on the hill. A little over 3,000 damage. And there you have it, fellas. Now, there are more advanced strategies. You know, Claus just was simple on this one. But in a pub match, 9 times out of 10, if you take the hill, you will have a much better chance to win the game than if you just flop around on the bottom like a loser. Especially in high tiers, where they'll just shoot you from the hill. Did Claus mention that you should take the hill? If you play Himmelsdorf, take the freaking hill! That's all you remember when this map comes up and you've learned something. Thanks everybody for watching.